to another Walden Skills at Home lockdown video. This one's going to be slightly different to previous skills videos, and we're going to look at how some of those skills can be used in a game and the reason we want to be practicing them at home. So find yourself a space at home. As you can see, I've got a different location today from previous videos. You will need one ball and ideally 4 other objects that you can create a box with, and if you have another spare stick at home, then we may be using that a little bit later. So we'll try and dust off those cobwebs and hopefully we can get some skills in for you. So grab your stick and get yourself ready to go. So just to start with anything we do, we're just going to do a quick little warm-up just to get our hand-eye coordination going. So find yourself a space, find a stick, find a ball, and just lots of little touches on the ball, moving the ball side to side, forward and back, just getting that ball moving. Alright, so we're just going to do that 30 seconds to a minute. Again, if it's been a while, just stand yourself up, just have a good stretch up onto your toes. Okay, really reach out, use a stick just to work, okay, your back and those muscles and your leg muscles, and go again. So just 30 seconds, just lots of little touches, just forward and back, side to side. So some of these skills we will have done before, but we're just going to explain how they can be used in a game setting. So one of the biggest skill that I use in terms of coaching is a drag from my left hand side of the body over to my right. Some people don't call it a skill. For me, it is one of the most effective we can do. So to start with, we're going to start with the ball on our left foot, and we're just going to look at the speed of my hand. So we're going to face up as if I'm looking to pass into my next door neighbour that side, but instead I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm not going to touch the ball that way to start with. I'm going to go over it as close as I can to the ball, drag it and accelerate away. So just working on that first hand speed, so the ball should be in line with your left foot. Ready, and quick drag, and just stop the ball just outside your right foot. Just roll again, start again. So every single time I'm not starting over the top of the ball like this, starting here and then getting as close to the ball as I can and then dragging it that way to stop. Alright, hopefully, as I said, just missed that one for you on camera as I go. But as in that position, as close to the ball as I can, and then drag it across and then trap it just outside that right foot. So I'm in a position for that left foot to take out the defender, which we're going to look at in a minute. So again, in line with that left foot, quick hands and just trap. There, quick hands and trap. As quick as I can, dragging that ball. Once you feel you've got the hang of that, and you're looking at the speed, then we're going to add in a slight acceleration. Again, depending on the space you've got, I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to overemphasize the movement forwards. So from this position, quick drag again. As soon as I do the drag, I'm going to slow it down again. Drag, left foot steps, and then I'm going to drive forwards. So again, I'm just going to slow that down for you. Quick drag there, outside your right foot, left foot's going to come forwards and cut off that defender, and I'm going to accelerate forwards. Shouldn't be too wide, should just be in your natural, comfortable dribble position to come forwards. So again, drag and accelerate. Nice and simple, into that position, drag and accelerate. And again, drag and accelerate. Once you start getting into the hang of it, really look. Start from a static position, really good. That change of speed from a static position. Really looking static, drag into a moving position. If you've got bigger space, by all means, really look. Once you've done that drag, really accelerate away at pace. From that position, we're going to look into a 3D lift, which we've looked at before. Again, we're looking to just scrape underneath the ball, not looking for this big, flat firing pan motion, just looking to scrape underneath it so it's not going too high. So from that position, exactly the same. We're going to drag just outside my right foot and just underneath the ball. As you can see, it's not getting too high, just enough that it's off the floor. Once I get into that position again, quick drag, and then I'm going to add in the acceleration. Again, if you can catch it on the one bounce, fantastic. If you're catching it 2-3 bounces, to me that lift is too far in front, or if you're having to catch it directly, chances are it's too high and you've got too much time. So just that one bounce there, drag, one bounce, and then I can carry it again. So there, quick drag, one bounce, and I'm into that position. Again, you can really challenge yourselves on these as quick as you can. Really look, quick hands and accelerate away. So same motion, we're going to look at it on our reverse, and then we're going to talk about why it's used. So it's opposite side this time, so we're dragging it from our right foot, dragging it across my body, outside my left foot, and we're just going to lift up. Once you get the hang of that, I want you to create a circuit just to get that motion and your hands going. So you're going to drag it, lift up, pull it across, back into that motion. Make sure that that time you go across, it's just in front in a straight line. We're not coming out here to the side, going straight line across, bringing it all the way. Once you get the hang of that, then I want you to practice one hand drag, pulling the ball back in. We'll explain why in a minute. So as I drag the ball, up, one hand, pull the ball back. There, up, pull the ball back. There, up, pull the ball back, and into that position. Once you get the hang of that, really start speeding it up as you go. Making sure, again, as you can see, my feet haven't moved. Nice, still feet position. Perfect. So once you've got the hang of those two skills, we're going to use that stick as that defender and make it a little bit more of a challenge. So I'm going to grab my other stick for me, place it down. So we mentioned before, certainly on going to left to right, about cutting off the defender, and we're looking to go forwards, not to the side. Now if I do this skill, and I'm going to do it slowly, and I drag the ball and I do a 3D lift out there into that position, as soon as I step here, that defender can then just come across, and now I still have to beat that defender again. Alright, so into that position, we're going to go nice and slow again. So as I drag the ball and go 3D forwards, as soon as I do that, that left foot comes across, that defender's in that position, cannot get me because my left foot is protecting the ball, and then I can accelerate forwards. Again, if I just demonstrate like that on the reverse side, exactly the same. But this time, what I don't want to do is keep carrying on my reverse. I want to pull it back in onto my forehand. So I'm just going to move this stick so you can see a little bit more. So as I drag this ball, I'm going to go forwards. As I'm in that position, again, I want to use that right foot. I don't want to turn my body. So I'm going to drag the ball back inside, and my right foot has cut that off. Really important, and then that body is looking forwards, accelerating. That defender can't do anything then. They have to chase back. So as I do this at pace, I'm going to drag up, pull back, and go. And this time, that is your adaptation, that I'm now not going to let the ball bounce on that reverse side. So you're going to drag the ball, go up, and bring it back in without that ball bouncing. So give that a go, both sides, forehand and reverse. But this time, really looking to use that left foot. If you catch the defender, that's fine. That defender certainly, hopefully, is not as big as that and wide. You never know. But as I drag the ball there, I'm going to go up, pull it back in, and go and accelerate forward. So give that a go for 2 minutes and see how quickly you can go. So another skill we're going to look at is that drag from my reverse side. If I get caught into that position, instead of turning my body, I'm still looking to open up the pitch. So I'm going to start with it just out in front of my left foot. I'm just going to move back again. So out in front of that left foot, and I'm going to drag the ball on a diagonal all the way across outside my right foot into that position. So again, I'm going to do it slowly. So I'm going to drag and stop the ball forehand that side. So it should look like this, just dragging it all the way back on that diagonal into that position. There, dragging back into that diagonal position. From there, we can then move it on. So now I'm getting back into that space, taking the defender with me, but then I have to accelerate away as quickly as I can. So from that position, I'm going to drag back and then accelerate forwards. So there, drag back and accelerate forwards. So this time, if you do that a little bit quicker, so really looking, drag and accelerate. Again, really using that left foot to take out the defender and accelerate through. So just a couple more. So on that angle, drag and accelerate. Again, working that right hand to really pull that ball back to start with, then that left hand takes control. So drag and accelerate. Again, really challenge yourself on the speed, drag and accelerate away. Next skill, going to be slightly different this time. We're going to look as to how I can try and body fake and keep the ball on my forehand. So this one, again, try and look at the space, look at my movements more than anything else on this one. So I'm going to talk through it. So I'm going to put the defender in, again, so I'm going to use my stick, defender goes in. Now, normally in a game, if a defender sees me go to that side there, the chances are as soon as it gets into the middle, they're thinking, right, he's going to go reverse, either forwards or then come back. Or once I'm in that position, I'm going to keep that ball. Now, what I want us to do is try and work on how I can use my movement going forwards and my left foot to create an angle to then come onto that side. So I'm just going to walk through it as we go. Again, think about the space you've got. So from there, I'm going to dribble forwards, looking as if I'm passing or the direction I'm going there. Left foot, ball staying outside my right foot, and then I can accelerate away. So really looking as I go, dribble that way, left foot, and then lunge away. Again, if you're really struggling with it, try and work on the motion of the feet. So my left foot goes, right foot comes the other way. So again, just showing that. So my left foot goes that way, my right foot then bounces away. So if I slow that down with the ball, so there, left foot, and then right foot. And again, I'm using back here on the stick, not using the head, using about a quarter of the way up to really control big surface area. So there, down, and accelerate. So there, down, really looking to accelerate away. Again, think about the object, really doesn't matter as to the size at the moment, even if it's smaller. So there, accelerate down and accelerate away. Give that one again. Another one, we talk about trying to eliminate that left foot. What happens if that defender covers it? Well, I have to have the ability to be able to go back and trust my skills to go on that forehand as well. So what we're going to look at is the double fake. So I'm going to look to go that way to start with. There, it's not on. So I'm going to drag that way and then drag back again. So I'm looking for that left to right. It's not on, so I have to come back again. So from there, I'm going to go left to right, drag, pull back, and then accelerate through. All right, again, I'm not going to put that acceleration in right now. I'm just looking for that movement to start with. So same position as that left to right drag. As soon as I drag it there and I go with the ball, it's covered. And then I'm going to drag right to left again. Key from as I drag right to left, looking to get my my reverse side to push through, dragging back onto my forehand as quick as possible. So again, left to right, not on, pull back and go forwards. So again, just a couple more there, not on, pull back and go forwards. So really looking for that change of body weight. Try not to get too wide in that stance over here, because again, it's going to be really difficult for you to pull back. So I'm looking to go. My foot hasn't moved from there, then I can pull and then I can push that leg forward. So really wait for that defender to go, drag, and then I can accelerate through. All right, give that a go, about 2 minutes. Really look, change your body weight, really quick acceleration as I accelerate away the other side. So you can use whatever you want. See the square that I've set up, and you're just going to stand in the middle. You are going to touch all four, and then that's one set, and try and do as many as you can within 60 seconds. The one challenge, you have to go to the middle every single time. So I'm just going to demonstrate. So you're going to start in the box. I'm going to go front left, put it back, then I'm going to go out to there, back. Every single time looking to go back to the middle. Again, just looking at that close control skill. Try not to lose it. like I have, or knock your objects. Luckily that was not the chocolate orange. So again, really looking for different skills. Again, this is just working your close control skills in an area. By timing it, you're giving yourself a little bit of pressure. How many can you beat? All of this, make sure you record, really challenge yourself, look forward to seeing those videos. This one with your square, this one really looking again, just that balance control of a lifted ball, but also practicing looking into that dummy aerial, but again, how can I maneuver the ball out? So all you're going to do, you're going to start on your reverse side, facing with your feet sideways. So again, as I said, I'm in that chucking position, ready to look to go over the top, but I'm just going to get into it by dragging the ball back on my reverse. Once I get to the back line of my square, I'm just going to carry the ball in the air forwards. So again, I'm just going to demonstrate, so I'm going to drag the ball back, low, and just carry the ball, and then trap it again. So again, there, control, trap. Not let the ball roll away. So there, control and trap, control and trap. And again, I'm going to move it on, and you can give this a go if you've got the space. From that position, in a game, attacker, defender, whoever's closing down is thinking, right, have I got the trap? I can move the ball into that position. I can even chuck it, or I can change and move the ball. Again, looking at different skills as we go. So again, you can even do that on the other side. So it looks as if I'm in trouble there, carry, reverse. Now again, that's just getting into the motion. You might say, why would I ever carry reverse? You wouldn't. But again, I'm looking like I'm in trouble here. From that position, carry and pull out. So again, you can give that a practice. As I look to be in trouble, carry, pull into that position. And by just doing that carry to start with up the line, just gives you the practice of controlling the ball into that position. So again there, I'm in trouble, pull it back out. Now I'm on my forehand again. All right. And so the last one today is just the fake. Looking as if I'm going forward, just dragging the ball, reverse, and then getting back out as quick as I can. So again, I'm in trouble there, and I'm just going to pull the ball. So really working those wrists, looking as if I'm going forwards, quick drag, back onto that reverse side. And then from that position, I'm in that area that I can then control and drive forwards, back onto my forehand. So really look as if I'm driving there, it's on, no it's not, pull the ball over to that other side. There, pull, back over to that other side. So in that position, pull, there. Again, really looking, change your body weight, really drag the ball, working that right hand over the top. And again, try and get that body weight to look as if you're going to your right hand side and really change that direction of the ball into that position. Alright, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please do send your videos in, and as I said, hopefully see you back on the pitch soon. Take care.